Welcome everyone to another episode of Universe Mode. We get closer to the Money in the Bank pay-per-view and almost finished here at 2K20. And we got some more Money in the Bank qualifying matches for the women tonight. And we'll see a Raw Tag Team Champion Dolph Ziggler in action singles competition, all live from Los Angeles, California. And kicking off the show, we have a women's Money in the Bank qualifying match. Out first is Shayna Baszler. New to Raw here in Season 2. Remember, Season 1, she was part of the SmackDown roster. She makes the move over to the red brand and looking to punch her ticket to Money in the Bank. We already know Bianca Belair is in on the Raw side. Lacey Evans got in on the SmackDown side. Still 6 spots to go, though. Who's going to fill those spots? And we're about to find out one more here. Actually, 2 more tonight before the night's over. But up first here, we got Shayna Baszler versus Nikki Cross. Nikki looks fired up. So here we go. Shot to go to Money in the Bank. Oh, Nikki Cross with the counter right away and the clothesline. You haven't seen a lot of Nikki since she had that brutal feud with Alexa Bliss in Season 1. But she's looking to try and turn things around here in Season 2. Shayna Baszler, though, looking to try to ruin her return. Shayna probably not happy with how things went really for her in Season 1 either. I think she's going to try to make a bigger splash here on the red brand. Sometimes you just need that change of scenery. Oh, Nikki Cross at the elbow. Yeah, you see that sometimes, though, in all sports. Sometimes you just need that change of scenery. Just got to move around a little bit, and maybe that'll help you get back on track, you know? Shayna Baszler has the MMA background. Not somebody you really want to get in a striking battle with, but Nikki Cross taking the fight to her early on. Oh, and the neck breaker. Nikki Cross seems to have a lot of pent-up rage here tonight. Oh, but Shayna Baszler returns the favor with a neck breaker of her own. Oh, boost to the face. And again, just stomping right in the face of Nikki Cross. I said Nikki Bella, but she is not in this match, obviously. Oh! Nikki Cross, the jumping headbutts. She is all happy after that. Oh! Forearm shot. Shayna Baszler, tired of messing around, just drops her with a kick. Baszler now on the offensive once again. And up and over with the vertical suplex. Nikki really clutching her lower back after that one. A Baszler stomping on her hand there. Looking to try to inflict as much punishment as possible. Oh, went for the roundhouse kick. Nobody home. Cross now takes her down with a Russian leg sweep. Nikki looking to try to capitalize on this. Oh, nice forearm shot. Bringing Shayna back to her feet again with the headbutt. I swear those headbutts give her life, kind of like beer gives Steve Austin life. Shayna Baszler, though, coming back. And with Nikki Cross continuing to one-up her here in a strike exchange. And Shayna's going to roll out to the floor. And sending Nikki Cross into the barricade. And hits the vertical suplex on the floor. No padding down there, so that's going to hurt. Oh! Adding insult to injury. Shayna back into the ring. Nikki Cross looks like she'll make it back in now. Shayna Baszler, though, looking for the gut-wrench suplex. Got a couple of them in store here for Nikki Cross. Oh, now working over the leg. Baszler just taking over everything here. Making sure she gets all parts of the body, making sure nothing's left out. She's got the Kirifuda clutch locked in. Nikki Cross fading. Nikki Cross doing a good job, though. She's trying to get out of it. And remarkably, Nikki breaks the hold. I thought Shayna had her for a moment there. Oh, spin into the Falcon Arrow. And Shayna gets the shoulder up. And Nikki Cross now once again targeting the neck. Oh, interesting cover here. Shayna kicks out. Shayna not exactly moving fast, though. Again with the neck breaker. Nikki Cross really trying to do some serious damage to the head and neck here. Shayna Baszler now looking to place Shayna up on the top turnbuckle. I don't think this is going to end well for either woman, but especially Shayna here. And a superplex! Nikki Cross risking it all here, trying to get herself into the Money in the Bank ladder match. Now with the stretch here. Shayna Baszler in a lot of trouble right now. Oh, now Nikki just driving the foot into the throat. Into the cover. But Shayna once again kicks out. And she is back to her feet. Looks like she's trying to go take control of the arm here. Nikki Cross, though, battles back. Nikki, oh, I was going to say she was just a little bit quicker that time. Shayna now teeing off with some strikes and the suplex. Nikki gonna roll out there. Probably a good decision. She could feel the momentum shifting here in this match. Now Shayna's got her up, and oh my, what a slam into the stretch. Shayna Baszler building momentum once again. Looking for those gut-wrench suplexes. Just ragdolling Nikki here at this point. Just tossing her around with ease. Crowd there in the front row are going crazy right now. And once again looking for the Kirifuda clutch. Nikki Cross fading. And she's going to tap. Not close enough to the ropes and unable to roll out of it. And Shayna Baszler laughing at her after the match. Shayna is victorious as she will join Bianca Belair and Lacey Evans in the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Just like with the men's, there'll be 4 from Raw and 4 from SmackDown. That'll be in the match. And you have to think, even though Shayna Baszler won, Nikki Cross definitely did a number on her head and neck. But that's 2 women now from the Raw side to make it. And we're about to find out a third one here shortly tonight. And we already know the men, the 4 from Raw. You got Ricochet, Finn Balor, The Miz, and John Cena. And joining them on the SmackDown side is Samoa Joe and Cesaro. So the men's Money in the Bank ladder match is almost filled. Women, still got a ways to go. Find out who all else will be joining. But Shayna Baszler, the newest name added to the list. Alright, now to find another person that'll be in the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. have a couple of veterans going to war here. We got Mickie James out first. She's now part of the Raw roster. And she'll be going up against Natalya, one half of the recently crowned Women's Tag Team Champions. Remember, Natalya and Beth Phoenix were able to top the Bella Twins. Natalya making her way to the ring. And she'll be looking to try to get herself into the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Two veterans going at it right now. Let's find out who's going to go to the ladder match. Oh, Mickie James immediately goes in with a scoop slam. We already saw Shayna Baszler punch her ticket earlier on. She beat Nikki Cross. Now either Mickie James or Natalya will be joining. And still to come tonight, we have a good main event lined up. Got one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions, Dolph Ziggler, in singles action against one half of the team that they'll be facing, Montez Ford. It's one half of the Street Profits. Remember, we're going to rematch with them and the Rock Stars, which is Dolph Ziggler and Elias. So we're going to see Montez Ford one-on-one with Dolph Ziggler tonight in the main event, and that should be a good one. Little preview of what's to come with their tag team match. Natalya goes right back into the corner. Mickie James trying to get the upper hand here. Both these women, plenty of experience. Both were wrestling back when it was referred to as the Divas division. Fought for the Divas Championship. I believe both women held a Divas Championship. I can't remember for sure. Did not do my research, so I apologize for that. I'm just trying to spitball from memory here. But Mickie James connects with that elbow and neck breaker. That much I do know. Natalya looking to send her into the corner. And Mickie James finally gets her in. Oh, and the running bulldog to follow things up. We've seen Mickie James put up some impressive fights on SmackDown in Season 1. Remember, she's going toe-to-toe with several key people like Ronda Rousey. And I believe we had a fight with her and either Sasha Banks or Bayley, if not both of them at one point in Season 1. Like I said, pretty good part. She had quite a few key matches. Natalya trying to go in for the cover. Like I said earlier, when she made her way to the ring, Natalya, one half of the women's tag team champions now. Her and Beth Phoenix recently beat the Bella Twins. And what was supposed to be a match that was going to happen in Season 1. As Mickie James plants her with the DDT into the cover, but it's going to be rope break. Mickie James can't believe it. Natalya catches her leg there. Now has got her on the ropes. Oh! Natalya now looking to change how this match was going. Double underhook into the suplex. Now just stomping away. Natalya now finally getting control here in this match. What's she thinking here? Dragging Mickie away from the ropes. Now rolling her over. And she's looking to lock the sharpshooter in. Natalya's got it locked in tight. Mickie James fighting. She's not close enough to the ropes. She's going to have to try and figure out a way out of this, which she will. She's able to push Natalya off, but Natalya catches her with a chop there. Mickie James kicks out. Now Natalya picking her up, tossing her around. Mickie James rolling out to the floor, trying to create a little bit of distance. Oh, Mickie James ducks. Trying to bring the action back into the ring. Oh, big kick to the midsection. And Mickie James firing back with a couple of stiff shots. Now laying in some knees to the back and hits the reverse DDT. Oh, elbow drop to the face. Bringing Natalya back up to her feet. Oh, went for a super kick. Natalya dodged it, but Mickie James comes back with a forearm shot. Both women with all the right counters right now. And Natalya, once again, looking for the sharpshooter. She's got it locked in once again. Mickie James, though, once again able to get out of it. Natalya fights back with a forearm shot. Mickie James, counter. Oh, and what a kick. Mickie James looking to end things. And plants her with the DDT. Mickie James putting herself in between Natalya and the ropes. And no rope break this time. Mickie James is going to Money in the Bank. So Mickie James wins this battle of the veterans. Natalya just could not put her away with that sharpshooter. Mickie James able to counter it twice. And in the end, Mickie James gets away with the victory. And she will be going to Money in the Bank. So the women's Money in the Bank ladder match is starting to fill up now. Only one woman left on the Raw side to join. But Mickie James getting her shot. And the guy that's going to be challenging Bray Wyatt / The Fiend for the Universal Championship at Money in the Bank, Daniel Bryan in the house tonight. Remember, he won the #1 qualifier match against Finn Balor. Balor wasn't a total loss for him, though. He gets to be part of the Money in the Bank ladder match, but not getting a title shot like Bryan is. And let's hear what Bryan has to say. And Bryan calling out Bray Wyatt, referencing her history. Remember, Wyatt tried to force him to become part of the Wyatt family years ago. Daniel Bryan remembers that very clearly. And he's not backing down from Wyatt either, from the sounds of it. And Bryan says he doesn't care if it's Wyatt himself or one of his many other personas. He said he's going to kick his head in. And he's going to be the new Universal Champion. Now, Bryan acknowledging the yes chants. Remember, the crowd was chanting yes. He was kind of getting into it there for a moment when he was facing Balor. Bryan, no, rejecting the crowd, saying he doesn't need their help to take down Wyatt. So one last dig at the crowd here. He's kind of turning his back on them. He won't give in to the yes chants. Bryan saying he doesn't need anyone's help, and he's going to be the new Universal Champion. And once he becomes champion, he said good luck to everybody else on this roster because no one is going to take it from him. So Daniel Bryan seems ready. I'll have to see which version of Wyatt he'll be dealing with at Money in the Bank. Alright, now for our main event. Got one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions, Dolph Ziggler, in action. Remember him and Elias recently formed a team, called themselves the Rock Stars. And Ziggler will be in action tonight against one half of the Street Profits, Montez Ford. And remember, they'll be facing the Street Profits in a rematch at Money in the Bank. They took the titles from the Street Profits at Vengeance. But this should be a fun main event. Ziggler and Montez one-on-one. And he's brought Angelo Dawkins to ringside with him, just as Ziggler has Elias. These guys have their backup. The Street Profits are here. Montez Ford, though, is the one competing. Like I said, this should be a fun main event. Ziggler running right at him and hits the neck breaker. And immediately goes in for a cover. Montez kicks out. Oh, and the disrespect. Now Ziggler with the German suplex. He's spending a lot of time showboating. I know he calls himself the show off, but I think he's being a little too extra tonight. Oh, and the disrespectful slap. Montez just not able to get anything going right now. And Ziggler once again going in for a cover. Very close to being rope break. Disrespect shown to Montez so far. Montez, though, comes back and busts him open with an elbow strike. Montez caught him with a nasty elbow, busted him open. Now he's got Ziggler reeling for the first time here in this match. Oh, nice uppercut taking Ziggler off his feet. Ziggler rolling out to the floor. Montez smartly not following him. Ziggler using his quickness here to get back in and catch him with a vertical suplex. Oh, nice forearm shot there from Montez. Taking Ziggler off his feet and for the cover. Dolph kicks out. Back up to his feet and immediately gets knocked down. Montez just tossing him on his back repeatedly. Now a little bit of showboating in return here. Turning the favor to Ziggler. Oh my God! Powerbomb on the floor. Dolph Ziggler is going to be in a bad way after that. But yeah, Ziggler was showing off quite a bit early on. He's not doing it so much right now, though. Montez answers back, and he's flipped the script here in this match. Oh, and plants him with the DDT. Ziggler looking a little dazed right now, but he still finds enough in him to kick out somehow. Oh, misses with the drop kick. Goes back with an elbow, though, and the jumping DDT busting Montez open. This fight's gotten bloody before the pay-per-view. The hatred between these two teams already growing. And, oh, Ziggler is looking for the famous, or Montez just plants him. Ziggler pretty open up now, and that elbow is going to open that wound up even more. Like I said, These guys are already bleeding, and it's not even a pay-per-view yet. Imagine what's going to happen when these guys meet in the ring again at Money in the Bank. These two teams are going to rip each other's heads off. Oh, and Ziggler going to get sent into the corner. Flip out. Montez goes up top and a cross body into the cover. Ziggler kicks out. And once again with the DDT. Montez going to go in for the cover. Ziggler, though, once again kicking out. Montez looking around out of frustration. Oh, and a nice uppercut taking Ziggler off his feet. And he's looking to go up top and hits the frog splash. And Ziggler gets the shoulder up at the last second. Montez looking stunned like he doesn't know what to do next. Ziggler now with a nice reversal into the German suplex. Bringing Montez back up and hits the Famouser this time. I don't think those guys in the front row there were Ziggler fans the way they gave him the thumbs down. Tuning up the band now. And hits the super kick. The cover. 2, and Montez gets the shoulder up. Ziggler can't believe it. Both these men throwing their best shots at each other so far. Hasn't been enough to put either away. And Ziggler now with a couple of elbow drops. Surprisingly, nobody's gotten involved yet. Neither of their teammates. And for that, it's a good thing. Oh, shot to the lower back. And Montez hits the running bulldog. He's looking to go back up top. I think he's going to look for another splash. Oh, and Ziggler got up. And that was an awkward collision. And hits another Famouser. Montez, though, comes back with a nice forearm shot. And another DDT. Montez, though, very slow getting back to his feet. He's going to go in for the cover. And Ziggler gets the shoulder up at 2. Montez thought it was 3. Elias looking on there at ringside. Now these guys just slugging it out. Both men off balance. Fatigue set in. Who's going to get the upper hand here? Oh! Ziggler answers that question there with the neck breaker. And another elbow drop. Dolph now looking to go up top himself. And hits a splash, but nobody home. Montez got the knees up. Perfect counter. But Ziggler with a nice counter here. Russian leg sweep. Like I said, fatigue starting to set in, I think, here for both men. Ziggler now with the kick to the midsection and a drop kick. Now Montez back up to his feet, missed with the chop. Ziggler a little bit slow to get up there. Both these men in phenomenal shape cardio-wise, but you have to admit, this match is taking a toll. Ziggler looking like he's debating what he wants to try next. And hits the zigzag. To the cover. 1, 2, and 3. Ziggler wins, but wow, what a cut there. And like I said, we saw this kind of a battle in just a one-on-one singles match. Imagine what we're going to see in the tag match with the titles on the line. That was a fight there between those two. What a main event. In the end, though, Dolph Ziggler comes out on top. Gives Ziggler and Elias a little bit more momentum heading into the title match at Money in the Bank. But can the Street Profits learn from their mistakes in their recent losses here and come up with a new game plan and potentially upset the Rockstars? We'll have to find out. Thank you all for watching, and hope you tune into SmackDown. We got ourselves a good one lined up. You have the New Day versus the Hurt Business in a 6-man tag elimination match. You won't want to miss that. Thanks for watching.